Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'll be showing you guys my everyday makeup look, and if you guys want to know how I achieved this makeup look, then keep watching. So the first thing I do when I have time is I moisturize my face, and I'm just gonna go in with my Chanel Micro Cream Hydra Beauty Moisturizer. So I'm just gonna pop that on my face, and I just like to put it on my cheeks and where I get dry. I'm just gonna blend that out with my finger. Another thing is I've started to like break out around like my cheeks and right near my chin, and I haven't had that in a long time. So I don't know if that's because of the weather, but I'm just starting to get like these little dots and stuff, which is like annoying because they're not even like actual pimples, they're like little bumps. Anyway, next step. So next I use a color corrector, and I use this one from Sports Girl, and I know I really need a new one, but this is the one that I have for now. So I use that for under my eyes because the bags under my eyes are hella dark and I start work really early, so this is like a lifesaver. So I'm just gonna go in with this and pop that under my eyes, and the pump is really small, so I actually like to open the lid and then put it on my brush and then go right under my eyes and then pat that down. And then I'm just gonna go in on my next eye, just pat that down as well. So then next I go in with my foundation, and I just use the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade 120, and this one I usually get in dewy, but I purchased it recently and I got it in matte, and this is like the worst thing that has ever happened to me. I hate matte foundations, like I don't know why, but they just like don't sit right on my face, and I prefer them to be dewy. But this is what I have, so this is what we're going to use, and this is what I have been using for my everyday makeup look. And I just apply this on a sponge, and then I go in with my brush and just dip it in. So let's do that. So I'm just gonna go in with my brush and then just apply that on my face. And I used to use a sponge, but I stopped using a sponge because apparently it soaks up a lot of product and it actually doesn't even go on your face. So I like to layer my foundation, so I was like, why not just use a brush pen? So that's honestly what I've been using for like the longest time now. I want to start getting back into using a sponge, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But like, I think that's what I'm going to start doing now. I honestly think I forgot how to apply makeup with a sponge, but we're gonna see when I get myself a sponge. So I'm just gonna continue on all over my face and then down my neck, and then I'll show you guys how that looks like. So then next I go in with my concealer, and today I am using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade 16N, and also I'm going to be going in with the Fit Me Concealer in the shade 20 Sand Sable, I think that's what it's called. And the only reason I'm doing this is because I got the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in a shade like way too light, and the only reason I did that was because I actually matched it to my skin and not my foundation, and my foundation is like darker than my skin, but like I don't know how many shades, and that's because I'm way too white. If you ever meet me in real life without any foundation, you will see that I look like a ghost, so hence the darker foundation. But anyways, I'm just gonna pop my concealer on. I'm just gonna go right here with the lighter shade, and then up here on both sides, and then I go in with the darker concealer and I go right under, just so then it blends a little bit. And don't mind the birds, like I don't know why I have so many birds in my area. That's what I do, just to blend it in a bit, so then when I buff it out it like mixes a bit. So let me do that. So I'm just gonna go in with a slanted brush and I'm just gonna buff it out. And then it's like lighter in the inner corner and then like darker more towards the middle, which is something I like. And like, let me tell you guys something. When you're on the run, right, and you're like late somewhere and you need to like quickly put on a base of makeup, use concealer. Like, concealer actually works so well. And for me, I prefer using concealer when I'm on the go, like 5 minutes someone's coming or whatever. I literally grab the concealer, and because it's on a wand, it's like the application is much faster, because the Fit Me foundation is in a bottle. It's not a pump or anything. I have to put it on a sponge and then, you know, take out my brush and all that. But then when the concealer's on a wand, so it's like easier for me to apply and then like blend out. So that's just like a little hack for you guys. So after I finish under my eyes, I go in on my chin, a dot on my nose, and then I do my forehead, and then I just blend that out with the same brush. And usually people go in with concealer all the way up their nose, but I just like to highlight the edge of my nose right there, so then it kind of like gives that button nose effect kind of thing. Because when I usually put on my makeup or contour or blush, I put it on the bridge of my nose right there, and it just like works for me. So I'm just gonna tap this in. So after I do my concealer, I go in with a contour stick, and that's just to like, you know, bronze up my face a little bit really quickly. And I like to use creams more than using powders. So when I use this contour stick, I go in with a brush, and I learnt this off a friend of mine. You dab the brush on the contour stick, and then you just literally tap it on your cheek, and then it just gives you like a more lighter effect, and then you can build up on it if you want it to be darker as well. And I had like this problem with always applying too much of this cream contour, so I just blend that in, I tap it in, and then I kind of like smooth it out like that. So once I'm done with my cheeks, I go in with my forehead with the leftover product on the brush, and then I go under my chin. So I don't like to put any new product on because then I don't want it to be too harsh. And then for my nose contour, I go in with this stick, and I go under my nose, I go on the bridge of my nose. Oh, that was too much. And then right here, like the smallest line, because this blends out so much. And then I literally grab my brush and I pinch it like that, and then I just blend it out. Then I just start blending out, and I blend downwards, so then it gives like a shadow effect and it makes my nose look shorter. And then with the brush, I tap down and smooth it out, but I applied way too much there, like way too much. So I'll show you guys when I am done. So after I finished all my contour, I then like to go in with a little bit of concealer right under my, what is it called? I forgot what it's called. I like to go with a little bit of concealer right under my contour, and I use the Maybelline New Instant Age Rewind concealer. And the only reason I use this is because, first of all, like there's like no more product in it, just a little bit of residue on the sponge. And the only reason I do this is because when I do it, it doesn't apply too much of the product, and it like straightens it, and it looks like really good. So let me just show you what I mean. So I go in and I like straighten my contour like that. I don't know if you guys can see that, but like I do the same thing on the other side. I just like straighten out my contour, and then I just blend it out with a brush like that. So after I finished all my cream products, I like to go in now with my powders. And mind you that because I know this makeup looks so well, I can literally do it in like 10 minutes and not even. So it may look like this is a hella lot of makeup, and it probably is, but I can do it like really quick, hence why it's like my everyday makeup look. And I don't know why, but it just works every time for me. Like, have you ever had that one makeup look where you've done it once and you're like, damn, I did it so well, and then you try and do it again and it just like fails? With this makeup look, it works every single time. So I've mastered it, and then this is the look. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying, I like to do all my creams first, and then I go in with my powders. So I'm going to use the Maybelline New York loose powder in the shade Light. So I just like to shake it a bit first because it like goes to the top. I take up the lid very carefully, and then I grab a sponge, and then I just go underneath my eye, and then after I use the residue on the tip of my nose, so where I use the concealer, and then on my forehead, and then on my chin, and then after I get the edge of the sponge, I dip that in, and then I do under, and I just leave that. You guys are probably looking at me like, how is this your everyday makeup look? But it literally is. Like, you're probably wondering what my glam is, but I have a video for that, so you can check that out. But anyways, we're just gonna wait for this to sit while I do my eyebrows really quick. So I literally don't do much for my eyebrows. The only thing I do is literally, oh, that's nasty, I just brush out my eyebrows. And everyone asks me what I do for my eyebrows, and no joke, this is what I do. I brush out my eyebrows, and then after that I just go in with gel. That's literally it. So I'm gonna first go in with this Morphe eyebrow gel. what we call it, delivery. I'm just gonna lightly put that on my eyebrows. And then after that, I go in with a really small brush like this. And then I literally grab the brush and just brush up just to take off any of the residue, and that's it. The only reason I don't fill in my eyebrows is because, first of all, I don't really know how to. I don't like to like make my eyebrows too dark, and yeah, that's basically why. But that's what I do for my eyebrows. And then we're just gonna brush all this off. I just like to get a fluffy brush and then take all of this off. And I make all these faces when I do my makeup. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. Come on, ladies, do we make faces like this? Because I do. And like everyone always asks me like, what are you doing, honey? Like when my mom comes in, she's, what are you doing? And I'm like, because I have to concentrate. Because if I don't concentrate when I do my makeup, I end up looking like a clown. So yeah. So then after that, I go in with powdered contour. So then I use the Australis Dark Complexion Contour Palette, and I go in with the shade right in the middle, and it's just that the light palette, it's like grey, and I'm like, honey, I don't want to look grey, so this is just like a more bronzy color, and I'm just gonna put that on top of the cream contour very lightly. And this is like really pigmented, so I like to tap it at the back of my hand and then just pop that on my face. So then I grab a little bit and then I go on my forehead. So basically where I put the cream contour on before, I go on my forehead a little bit, and then I pinch it, go on my nose right here, and then I go under my jaw. And that is the powdered contour done. And next I go in with my blush. So I use the Mecca Max Triple Threat Powder Face Shaper palette, and I go in with the blush in this palette and then dab that right on top of my contour. And I actually like to bring that around on my cheeks right here as well. So I just dab that in, and I like it to like kind of be on my contour because it like blends it in and it looks cute. Oh, and then I also like to bring that, as I said at the start, on the top of my nose right here and right under. And then I bring it a little bit on my forehead and on my chin. And I actually got that from Nikki Tutorials, and if you guys don't watch her makeup, you should. She is like the queen of makeup. She's like honestly the best at it, and I learned so much from her. Like I used to just watch her 24/7, but yeah. Then after I'm done with that, I also go back into the Mecca Maxima palette, grab my pinky, dot on my nose. I do not like too much. Oh my god, these birds. Anyways, I don't like too much highlight because I just feel like it looks tacky sometimes, because like if there's too much it just looks like cakey and powdery and like and then I go in with a fan brush, lightly dab that and then just pop it on my cheekbone. And you guys, this one like can be really bright sometimes, but I do not like that. So there she is, kind of. So I'm just gonna go back in with my slanted contour brush and just blend that all in. So that's basically it for my face. Then I like to go back into my eyes, and then I like to apply my lashes. So I don't actually know where these lashes are from. I just stick them in all together because I don't like having too many boxes in my makeup drawer. I have no space and I really need to get a like new makeup vanity. But anyway, oh my god, this is so hard to open. I just use the Kiss eyelash glue and I go in with that and just pop it on my lashes, and then I just let that sit while I glue my next ones just to let it get tacky a bit. So I'm just gonna apply my lashes. So that's one. And that is the second one done. Then I don't like to put mascara on. I like to put gel under my lashes because then it like takes away any of the leftover powder or something on there. And I do not put mascara on before I put my lashes on because it is so hard to apply lashes when you've curled them and then have the mascara on. I can't. I don't know how people do it. Honestly, you guys need to teach me if you do that. And then sometimes I like to go in with a bit of white eyeliner and go under my lash line. And this is just the NYX retractable eyeliner crayon in white. Oh, that's nice. And then we are almost done. The very last thing that I do is my lips, and let me tell you, this is like my live or die combo. I love these two products. So as you could probably tell, it's completely wasted, but I use the Kylie Cosmetics Candy K lip liner, and then I go in with the Chanel lipstick lip gloss duo, and this one is in the shade Mary Rose. Honestly, I can't live without the both of them. So I'm just gonna line my lips, and then I just like go up a little bit, a line down there, here, here, and then honey, and then I go in with this beautiful thing. I just dab that on lightly, and then I smooth that out with my fingers, just like that. And this is my everyday makeup look. So that's the end of this video. I hope you guys liked it. Like and subscribe, and make sure to hit the notification button so then you get a notification every single time I upload a new video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look. If you guys want to see more of these videos, let me know in the comments below, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.